Hey there. I'm doing another sketchbook tour as I finished it a couple days ago, so this time I'm narrating it again purely because I feel like it. So you're gonna have to either mute this video or listen to me ramble. This is my 13th sketchbook. I finished it, I started it on September 7th, and I finished it a couple days ago, so yeah. This is Basti. Um, I kind of always default back to Basti and Yuli now whenever I don't know what to draw. So this you're gonna see a lot more of him, I guess. Um, this is I drew this when Eskimo Callboy's new song "We Got the Moves" came out because it's a very good song. Um, so that's what that is. Here's more Basti, and I think this is Gabriel from Good Omens, but I'm not too sure anymore. It's been a while since I drew this, but I think it is. Um, Here's Basti as a kid, just because. Figured I should draw more kids or like learn how to draw kids because all of the. I think every time I draw kids, they kind of look too adult. I don't know. Yeah, he's more of him. And Yuli. There's also Yuli without a beard because he was also a kid here, or like teenager age. And he didn't have that much facial hair yet. There's more. I got a new pencil here. I love it. Still use it. It's a good pencil. Um, that's when Deltarune Chapter 2 came out, and I just remembered how much I love Rules Card as a character. Such a fun character. I was kind of sad that we didn't get to see more of him in that chapter, but I'm looking forward to the other ones because he's probably going to reappear. Hopefully. Yeah, here's more. Here's a Chris. Just because I like their design. More rules card and also the swatch links because their design is also so cool. Really cool design. Really liked it. Yeah. It's just kind of tried figuring out how to draw his hair because I kind of draw it differently all the time, so it's just kind of figuring that out. Yeah, I defaulted back to Basti. It just happens. And this is when I got into BBC Ghosts because a friend recommended it to me, and I'm very grateful because it's a great show. And the captain is is a very good character. I love him. If you don't know the show, you need to watch it. It's so funny. It's so good. The cast is great. The characters are all really cool. Um, yeah, it's very nice. It's kind of a feel-good show with a little bit of drama. Very nice. Um, yeah. There's more of him. The next couple pages are just going to be the captain and occasionally some other characters from that show, but mostly the captain. And yes, his name is the captain. We don't know what he's actually called. They always just call him captain. Um, the show is called Ghost, so I don't think it's a surprise that most of the main characters are dead. So yeah. Here's a little comic I did with song lyrics. I think there's gonna be another one of those in the next couple pages. But yeah. Yeah, there's another one. It's just I have a lot of feelings about the captain, and there's a lot of song lyrics that kind of fit him or his story, or like the parts of the story that we as viewers already know. Um, so yeah, like I said, it's just gonna be a lot of him. I mean, like a lot, a lot. Also, this is Pat. Pat is also a very cool character. Like I said, the whole cast is great. I think in the next couple pages I try drawing like all of the main characters. Yeah, that's the girls of the show. I think am I missing someone? I don't think so. No, that's all of the girls. On the next page, I drew mostly all of the guys, or like the guys that I didn't draw yet. Um, I think Robin is missing. I don't think I've ever drawn Robin properly. Um, I don't really have a good reason for that, but it's just I never really draw Robin. Oh yeah, I also didn't draw Mike, the boyfriend of the main character. He's also a main character, whatever. But I drew him here, so I actually drew this on the next page and then I made it digital. If you follow my Tumblr, you might have seen that. This is what it looked like before I redrew it digitally. I struggled speaking today. I don't know why that is. This is kind of a character design for a Ghosts fan fiction that I'm writing. I'm kind of taking a break right now because I have exams coming up, but after that I'm gonna continue writing this. I mean, this is just all of the characters in this alternate universe setting, so that's what that is. And here's a little more world building and stuff, all of the stuff I need to keep in mind when writing. Yeah, that's just little story related doodles. This was just a stupid idea in pronunciation class. I'm not going to explain. I have this really shiny watercolor that I never use, but it looks very cool when I do use it. So that's what that is. Because I got into ghosts, I also kind of got into horrible histories, which is actually a kids program, but I don't care because I'm kind of thirsty for Ben Wilbond, and he has a lot of shirtless scenes in that show, so very nice. Here's more alternate universe stuff. And this is for 2 to 3 days. I kind of got very back into Blue Exorcist. Blue Exorcist. I can't talk today. So that's what that is. So it's just contained to those pages because after that I lost interest again. But yeah. Right back to those two guys. Like I said, I just kind of default back onto them when I don't know what to draw. And that's when the new Spider-Man movie came out. I watched it in cinema with two friends. It's a very good movie. I won't spoil anything, but it's amazing. And this is my own little Spider-Man guy. His name is Spiderphobia because he's afraid of spiders, just as I am. So he's like a self-insert. The friend who recommended Ghosts to me also recommended like the entirety of the MCU. So I've been kind of watching all of the Marvel movies, done with the movies now, so I'm moving on to shows. And I kind of quickly latched onto Loki because he's kind of my type. So that's what that is. I'm just trying to figure out how to draw him because it's hard. It's harder than I thought. So yeah, and the very same friend also got me to watch Encanto, which is also is amazing, is an amazing movie. And I love Bruno, so the next couple pages are just going to be Bruno. Because I love when characters have like glowing eyes because of a power or something, so that just hit me. It was very nice. Also Camilo, because as a kid I always wanted to be a shapeshifter, so that was pretty cool to like see a character like that being so cool and stuff. Yeah, here's more Loki. I think that's when I watched Thor Ragnarok. So I just kind of got back into it because the second Thor movie sucks, but Ragnarok is amazing. So yeah, that's when I kind of started researching like Soviet space dogs, and I kind of got stuck on Laika and started researching more about her, and made myself cry by doing that because I love dogs, man, and it's just that poor little dog didn't know what was happening, and I feel so sorry for her. Um, every time Star Trek Discovery gets a new season, or I start to watch the new season that just came out, I redraw this. So this is the most recent redraw when I started watching season 4. Um, I really like how this turned out. A couple of friends said that it almost looks printed. Yeah, don't think so, but I guess it still turned out pretty good. Um, yeah, here's more Star Trek Discovery because I love Adira and Gray. They're such cool characters, and it's so refreshing to finally see trans characters in like popular media. I especially love Gray just because he's trans mask, I'm trans mask, so yeah, very nice. This is just a thing I saw on TikTok and wanted to try out. It's not that deep. And then I kind of started rewatching the Kelvin timeline Star Trek movies. Just kind of felt like it, so some Spock and Kirk. And then I reread my own fan fiction where Spock is a trans guy, so that's what that is. Oh, and this is already the last page. I redrew Hetalia fan art I did a couple years ago just to see if I could draw the characters better now, because I was 14 when I got into Hetalia, and my art style sucked ass. It looked horrible. All the characters looked the same. So a couple years ago, I tried drawing them in my then style to see if I could like differ the like kind of change things up, make them all look like their own characters. And I kind of stumbled over that fan art recently and redrew it. And also I redrew this one because when I got into Star Trek, this was probably the first Spock drawing that I ever made, and I kind of redrew it. So that's what that is. And this is already the last page, so that was my sketchbook. Like I said, I already started a new one, which is this one. I love the design. If you're German, you might have seen those Reklam books. Because the book is so yellow, I kind of got inspired. No, that's a lie. My brother came up with the idea, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So that's why it looks like that. I just started it, so it's gonna take a while till I finish it, but I'll probably also post a sketchbook tour of that once I'm done. So yeah, thanks for watching.